So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your athletes of this women's pistol final. On lane A, from Sweden, it's Cecilia Blom. Lane B, from Scotland, it's Amelia Faulkner. Lane C, from Denmark, it's Astrid Jensen. Lane D, from Canada, it's Dragana Kornick. Lane E, from Scotland as well, it's Lucy Evans. On lane F, we have a Norwegian, it's Anne Helen Aune. Lane G, from Denmark, it's Michelle Vehe. And last but definitely not least, on lane H, it's the last lane of the final, it's Christina Hansen.
Take your positions. Preparation and cycling time, start.
So once again, welcome to this women's pistol final on the third day of the Denmark Open Air. Right now, the athletes are just taking their ciders before the competition really gets going. The competition consists of 5 no, two 5-shot series, each fired within 4 minutes and 10 seconds. After these 2 series, they'll go into single shots. 14 of these will be shot, and every other shot is an elimination shot. That means 12th shot determines 8th place, and the 24th shot determines gold and silver. In the event of a tie, there will be a shoot-off between those tied athletes, whether that's for an elimination in 6th place or a gold medal. That doesn't change how the tie is decided. Now, we have a little less than 3 minutes to create an atmosphere in here. I see a lot of drums. I hear some drums. Can we hear the drums? And can we hear all the people without drums? And how about drums and everyone else combined? It's good, but I have heard the crowd being louder in here. So I think you can try one more time. Let's see, how loud can you be? Much better. Now, you are allowed to make all the noise you want, you're allowed to celebrate all the shots you want, and of course encourage the athletes throughout. Please just go for it, create such a great atmosphere that we're all gonna have fun. The athletes are gonna enjoy it, they're gonna put on a show for you, you're gonna put on a show for them. So enjoy the final and have fun.
Seconds. Preparation and cycling time. Stop. For the first competitor, load. Start. Stop.
Leading the pack after the first 5 shots in this final, it's Lucy Evans of Scotland. Trailing her only by 0.4 points is the Canadian Dragana Kornick. In third position, it's the Dane Christina Hansen, only trailing the Canadian by 0.2 points. And behind her in fourth, it's Michelle Vehe, also trailing third position by 0.2 points. At the other end of the table, it's Cecilia Blom of Sweden. She's currently in 8th position, 0.6 points behind the Dane Astrid Jensen in 7th.
For the next contestant, load. Start. Stop.
After the first 10 shots of this final, we have from Scotland out in front, it's Lucy Evans. She is leading the pack by 0.2 points ahead of the Canadian Dragana Kornick. Michelle Vehe finds herself in a third place position, 0.7 points behind the Canadian. At the other end of the table, it's now Astrid Jensen in danger of elimination as we go into the single shots. She is trailing the Swede Cecilia Blom by half a point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Still in danger. It's currently Astrid Jensen in that 8th position. She's now 1.1 points behind Cecilia Blom of Sweden in the safety spot of 7th place before this next shot, which will be an elimination shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking 8th place in this final, she's from Sweden and her name is Cecilia Blom. Now the danger zone is that 7th place and it's Astrid Jensen who's moved up into it. She is trailing 6th place Christina Hansen by 5.2 points. Out in the lead now by 3.1 points, it's Lucy Evans. She is leading her compatriot Emilia Faulkner.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Still in danger before this next shot, which is an elimination shot determining 7th place. It's Astrid Jensen. She now has 7 points to make up if she wants to stay in this final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking 7th place in this final, it's Astrid Jensen. Now in 6th position, which will be the next spot up for elimination, it's Christina Hansen. She's trailing Anne Helen Aune by 0.3 points. In the lead, we now have 2 Scots. It's Emilia Faulkner and Lucy Evans.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Now, before this next elimination shot in 6th place, it's Christina Hansen. She has to make up 1.3 points on Anne Helen Aune to stay in this final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And your 6th place in this final from Denmark, it's Christina Hansen. Now in the lead from Scotland, she's leading this final by 0.9 points. It's Emilia Faulkner. In 2nd place, it's Michelle Veha of Denmark. And from Scotland, trailing the 2nd position, it's Lucy Evans.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Up for elimination if she doesn't gain 1.9 points on Dragana Kornic this next shot. It's Anne Helen Aune. Will she survive this final or will she go home with a 5th place?
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And going home in 5th position, it's Anne Helen Aune. Out in front now, leading the pack 1.6 points, shooting a 10.8 this time round. It's Emilia Faulkner. 2nd place, also occupied by a Scot. Her name is Lucy Evans. 3rd place, trailing the Scot in 2nd, it's Michelle Veha. And in 4th, the Canadian Dragana Kornic. Can she make up 1.7 points within the next 2 shots to fight for the medals?
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
As we go into the next elimination shot, which will determine 4th position, Dragana Kornic is in that spot. She is trailing 3rd place, Michelle Veha, by 1.5 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
And give a warm round of applause to your 4th place in this competition. It's Dragana Kornick. Lucy Evans has really put the pressure on the others. She follows up a previous 10.7 with a 10.8. She is now in the lead with 1.3 points ahead of Emilia Faulkner. In 3rd position, it's Michelle Vehay trailing the 2nd position Scott with 1.9 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And as we are closing in on the elimination shot that will determine 3rd place, Michelle Vehay is now trailing 2nd position with 2.5 points. Can she make that up within this next shot?
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And your bronze medalist in this final. She's from Denmark. It's Michelle Vehay. And now the battle for gold is really heating up. The gold medal will go to Scotland, but who will take it? Will it be Emilia Faulkner, who's in the lead, but only by 0.1 point? Or will it be Lucy Evans making up that difference?
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a 10.2, Emilia Faulkner puts a little bit between herself and Lucy Evans. The difference is now 1.2 points, but anything can happen in this last shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a 10.8 in the last shot, Lucy Evans makes up the difference and wins this gold medal. And taking silver medal also from Scotland, it's Emilia Faulkner. And your bronze medalist from Denmark, it's Michelle Vehay.